check. Check. Testing out a new microphone today. Let me know how I sound today, you guys. I'm testing out a new microphone, and hopefully it sounds pretty good. You know? Should there be more of those? Did I knock some of them on the floor? Chimkin Nug, what's up? Oh, I left my mouse over there. Hold on. How does the new microphone sound? I got a lavalier, whatever, however you want to pronounce it, microphone. So hopefully it sounds pretty good. What's up, Barretto? How we doing? Sounds clear? Good. So the idea with this one, I think this is gonna cut out a little bit more of the background noise than the shotgun mic was doing. And also, you know, I can be like walking around, I can look away, I can do whatever, and y'all can still hear me. So hopefully that's what's gonna happen. Oh, there's those two other bolts that I was looking for. Okay. Also, so I was out of town over the weekend fixing the 9K PC. You guys haven't gotten to really see much of that yet, but I'll be posting the video of that in the near future. It got a little damaged in shipping, so I was actually down in Southern California fixing that up over the weekend, and I left my iFixit kit there. So I don't have my nice fancy little black tray that I use to hold all my screws while I'm working on it. So I brought this from home. This is for like working on my truck. It's a magnetic one. What a bot! I know. I blame Landay. I was over there and I was done with everything. I put it away. I'd put it back in my suitcase because like I don't want to lose it. And then he said he needed my screwdriver for something. I brought it back out and apparently I forgot it. So, oh well. Joe, it is. This is David's build. I sound great. Ah, thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. This is kind of an expensive microphone. I mean, it's like a whole kit. So it's like a microphone. It has like a receiver. It's got a second one of these microphones and like a charging case for all of it. And you can like a rash in my arm or something. You can do like this, so like I'm directly plugged into my PC with the receiver and using it through OBS, or you can record directly on the microphone, or you can like hook it up to your phone directly, like with an app on your phone, and you don't even need the receiver. It's got a bunch of options for it. So yeah, I'm really excited for it because I think it'll be really nice for the content. And like I said, I can do all of this sort of stuff. You might hear it kind of scratching around or whatever, but I can move around. I don't have to worry about where I'm facing. You guys can always just hear me. I don't have to have a shotgun mic pointed at me, you know? Dude, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, David. SK, how we doing? You travel to repair if it's close enough? In some situations. Like, I typically don't, but because that one got damaged in shipping and there's not a really good way to ship water-cooled PCs, like sometimes it can be kind of tough. I was better off going over there because it's not that expensive to get down there. It's like a repeat customer, so like I've worked with him and I've known him for a long time. So like I flew down there, I crashed at his house. We spent like all day Saturday fixing it up, making sure it worked, and then I flew home Sunday. So it's kind of a unique situation. It's the first time I've ever had to do that. I don't plan to do that much in the future, but you know, you never know. The audio, even when you move away, sounds great. I don't hear any scratchy background noise. Yes, love that. RK, I got the DJI wireless mic. I don't know what the exact name is. Hold on. It's just called the DJI mic. I can show you the, let me show you the little box that it comes in. So it's right there. It's called the DJI mic. Got this pack comes with the 2 microphones, the receiver, the charging case, and a couple of other little accessories. You can also buy it with just the receiver and a single microphone without the charging case and stuff. And that's significantly cheaper, but the charging case really won me over, so I went with the slightly more expensive model, even though I don't really need 2 microphones. Maybe, I'm sure I can find a use for a second microphone, like doing in-person interviews or something, I don't know. We'll see. Did you plan to meet Chad? Kind of, yes. What a way to keep your customers happy. I try. Devin, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, I kind of like, because I knew Chad lived in the area, like in Southern California. And so, and Landay knows Chad pretty well, like outside of streaming. So we, yeah, we got that worked out. You believe I did a build for a streamer that you watch? Who was it? Okay, let's get it started here. So got a 12900K. We've got 5 terabytes of storage. David, since you're here, I couldn't remember, did we want to do these 2 terabytes in like a RAID format, or are we just going for lots and lots of storage? We've got 64 gigs of CL30 6000 RAM. Got a 4060 Ti, 850 watt power supply, which is kind of oversized, but it's kind of one of those things, if he ever wants to upgrade his power or his GPU in the future, that'll be an option. And then we got a Z790 motherboard from MSI, big 360 watt power CPU cooler, and then we've got the custom painted Antec case. You guys will get to see that in a minute. Yo, what's up, Yeti? How we doing? Okay, let's get some of this stuff out of the way, so we don't need it yet. Oh, Leatherneck. Yeah, dude, I definitely built Leatherneck's PC. Ice crazy. What are we doing? Doing okay? Heinrich has only spent 14 hours watching my channel on Kick. Imagine. Imagine. Only 14 hours. Can't believe you, Heinrich. I can't believe you. Guessing this PC sits around 3 to 4K. No, it's less than that. You'd have to ask David exactly what it was, but it was definitely less than that. The 12900K right now on Newegg is like $300 something. It's not a ton. If I had to guess, I think it was just under 3K. I'd have to look at it again. Is Chadwick from Yaki Vegas? Yakima, Washington. Chadwick lives in Southern California. It's probably about as specific as he'd like me to guess. To be fair, I didn't drive anywhere. Yakima, the Palm Springs of the Washington state. Yes. Yes. Yo, what's up, MJ? How you doing? Hey, Chip. How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Hey, there is an actual sign that says, wait, there's an actual sign that says the Palm Springs of Washington State or Yaka Vegas. Did the tiny upgrades on my PC, then the power surged and took out your Wi-Fi adapter? No. No. That's awful, man. All right, let's take some of this stuff off. I need to bring my black gloves to my office so that I can build with my fancy gloves on. You guys don't have to see my ugly hands. I ended up going with the Sennheiser Evolution G4. That sounds way cooler than what I bought. I'm not super familiar, like I'm not an audiophile in any way, shape, or form. So if I haven't like read about it or like looked into it specifically, I probably don't know anything about it. But Sennheiser, I know, makes really good stuff. What was the total sum of your parts, David? Oh, it was just under 2.5K, see? Even less than I thought. Someday you'll build a PC. We're gonna make it happen, Devin. We'll make it happen. Been looking into building a new PC, but pricing seems to vary quite a bit. It does vary a lot. I would use PCPartPicker.com to try and get the best prices on components. White PC parts cost more because there's just not as much of them, you know? It's a function of demand and like volume. Like they just make so many more like dark and black components than they make white components. So that's really, it's always going to be the case. Like white components in general are always going to kind of cost more because there's less of them, you know? They don't make as many of them, so they can charge more for them. With a partner code, yeah, with a partner code, yep. All right, let's get started on this build in earnest. Got this 12900K, it's so pretty. Yeah, really, I was looking at this on Amazon, or on like PC Part Picker like earlier today, and it's like $300 or something crazy. It's not that expensive. I mean, I know it's still a lot of money, but like if you think about the price of this just under a year ago, it was like $500 something or $600 something, and now it's like 300. Crazy. Now you know why I don't keep a bunch of inventory all the time, because I would be struggling. All right, we got our 12900K in there. Let's get some SSDs in there. Your hands are beautiful. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Is this what getting hit on feels like? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let me know if at any point, like if I start talking like really quietly, if all of a sudden y'all just can't hear me. I don't really know what the thresholds of this thing are at this point. I don't have a noise gate set up on OBS right now, so hopefully, even if I talk really quiet, you should still be able to hear me. But I don't know, okay? I don't know. Only allowing 35 DL speed. Oh, like you're only getting 35 megabits per second download. That's pretty slow. Running a 100-foot cable to the other room when you play. You could look into, like, you know what I did at my old house was we had the cable guy come and reroute where, like I had open ports and stuff, like our coax, and then I was able to move my modem and router into my office. So, like, if I don't know if you own your house or not, but that's always an option to make it so you don't have a 50-foot cable just like I used to have running through the entire house. Because my wife was not happy about that. She did not like it in any way, shape, or form, but she put up with it for a while. It's worse than dial-up. I don't know if it's worse than dial-up, but it's bad. I think dial-up only goes up to like 25. Hardwired to get 230 down? Heck yeah. That's much better. Okay. All right, so we got our main drive installed. And then now we got to work on our secondary drives. Don't know, like, is this one giant piece that comes apart? Okay, that's obviously done. Okay, so we've got this piece is separate. So this is going to be M.2-3. Okay, yeah, so I've got this one and I've got this one. All right. Been addicted to making an all-white water-cooled build, but it's like 1K more. Yeah, well, the white makes it more expensive. And I mean, water cooling in general is just expensive. Like that increases the price a lot. Like a lot. Okay. These are XPG, which is the same brand. As you can see, it says Adata on there. Or maybe you can't see it, but XPG and Adata are basically the same thing. These are 2 terabyte Gen 4 kits, or sorry, Gen 3 PCIe kits. Very, very nice, very reasonably priced for still getting pretty solid speed. Honest opinion, I have 2 Vengeance Pro 16 gigabyte and 2 Vengeance LPX 16. Are these good RAM? It really depends on the speed. I mean, Corsair makes decent stuff, but I don't what speed and latency are they? That's really the important part in asking if it's any good. Like, Corsair makes decent stuff, so like if you're worried about like brand or whatever, that in that sense, yeah, you're fine. But in terms of like performance, I don't know. 56K for dial-up. So I have 401 megabytes down, 12.5 up. That is, I know, isn't that so frustrating? I used to have something similar, like 400 down, and I would only get like 25, 30 up. I was like, this is stupid. Now I get like 40 to 50 up all the time, which is kind of nice. How is that still in there? Why do you need so much thread engagement on such a tiny friggin' screw? Huh, MSI? Why? Can I please just, thank you. There we go. All of that for this SSD. What case is that guy going with for the old white build? I don't know. Justin, what case are you going for with your white build? You're leaning towards water cooling, just nervous to make the purge. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to think, like, not just about, like, how to make it work for, like, while it's being used, but, like, you have to think about how you're going to be able to drain it and fill it. Like, that's kind of the... Like, I know you only have to do that every once in a while, but it's still... It'll be such a pain if you don't spend time thinking about that. Both RAM is CL16-3200. I mean, it's not great RAM, but it's not bad. I mean, like, that was kind of the standard for quite a while, was CL16-3200. I would say now, you know, if you're going to go DDR4 still, like, you want at least CL16-3600, if not CL14-3600. Also, ideally, like, you want the two sets to be exactly the same. Like, if you know, maybe they just have slightly different looks to them, but they have the exact same hardware, then that's okay. But like, if they aren't, then like you could run into some issues with compatibility and your computer running properly all the time if they aren't exactly the same. Oh, the height Y60. Oh, that's a fun case. I like the looks of that. I don't particularly love building in it, but it's a cool looking case for sure. Yeah, my speeds here are supposed to be like 500 megs down and what is it? And I get like 50-ish back up, which isn't bad, especially since I only pay like $50 a month for it. I would, especially because, well, for one, you don't need 64 gigs of RAM. Like, I would just get a solid set that's 2 times 16 gigs and get either CL16-3600 or CL14-3600 if you can afford it. Problem with like CL14-3600 is like it's kind of expensive these days, just because like nobody's making like improvements to DDR4 stuff. Like the demand has really come down, and so they're just not, the prices on the nicer DDR4 RAM just like aren't that great anymore. Like more expensive than you would pay for DDR5. But if you went to if you wanted to go to DDR5, you'd have to go to a new motherboard and a new CPU. So it's kind of a lose there in terms of trying to be efficient with your money, you know. Red, I need a case. Did it show up, Ronnie? Is it there? Did you get it? Tell you what, Ronnie, you fly me out there and, you know, give me some gambling money and I'll do it. I'll do it pro bono. Okay. Got a RAM on here. We can't put our backplate on here because of the way Deepcool has theirs designed. So I'm going to kind of do this. I know it's going to look real crazy for a second, but it's time to get Susan up here. Susan, the lazy Susan. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Is it considered pro bono if I pay for your flight? I mean, kind of. Like I'm not gonna pay you money to go out there and do it. That's for sure. That's what that would be. If I had to pay for my own flight to get out to you, like that would be, you know, that would be me paying you to do it. I'm not gonna do that. That's just crazy talk, Ronnie. It's crazy talk. But if I'm doing it at no charge to you, you know, that's you just getting me out there. I don't know. I'd still kind of call that pro bono, right? Right, chat? Right? Chat, we have to convince him. We have to convince him of this. Okay. Pro boner. I mean, I think everyone here is probably pro boner. Doesn't matter what side of the thing you're on, and I think we're all pro boner. Should I do this now? Yeah, I'll do it now. Okay. I was thinking about taking the front fans out first because we're gonna have to move them to the top, but we can do that afterwards. Oh, these fan cables are soups in the way, like super in the way, like completely and totally in the way. Okay. Why are those fan cables so tight? Hold on, I gotta do this. Why is that so friggin' tight? It's stupid. It's ridiculous. That would be customer service. That's right. Don't mount that motherboard yet? Don't tell me what to do, RK. I know, I should do the fans first. We're already here. Let's do it. All right, so. In case you couldn't tell, there's some custom paint on this case. All right, let's get those fans out of here. Got to take these front fans out because the only way to fit in this 360 millimeter radiator is to put it in the front. How do you tell RAM speed? You mean like what you have in your computer right now? Isn't that pretty cool, David? And then my wife did some cool like geometric work on the side panel too, so you'll get to see that once it's basically done. That's what my wife says, don't tell me what to do. Yeah. Sometimes my wife wants me to tell her what to do, and other times she doesn't. Never know what. Just open up your task manager. Go like to more details if it's not already in the like expanded version, and then go to performance, and then you can look at your memory, and it'll tell you a speed. It'll tell you what you're currently operating at. If you don't have like XMP enabled or something, like that operating speed might not be the full capability of your RAM, but it's what your RAM is currently operating at. Oh, customer service would be my flying to him. I mean, no, I'm not doing that. I already like rebuilt this PC on the cheap, man. I'm not gonna also do that. I would be losing money on that. Sorry, I don't like Vegas that much. Haven't been to Vegas at 31. I don't think there's a good big pull for me to go there. Like, Red, you've never been to Vegas? No. No, I haven't. I don't really gamble, so. Not since Elvis doesn't play there anymore. I haven't been to Vegas since Elvis stopped playing. Okay, I need to take this SSD cage out of the bottom before I can do this. Just 2 bolts holding this SSD cage in. Take those out. Yo, what's up, Stallion? How we doing? Dark FPS. What are you doing? What are you doing, Dark? What are you doing? We're building the PC over here is what we're doing. We're taking the SSD cage out. It's kind of useless. Really don't need it. Doing good? Hey, glad to hear that. You can fly out here. I'll break my PC if you need a reason. Yeah, it's a little late for that. Kind of already, you know, your PC kind of already out there and working and all that good stuff. So this one got damaged in shipping, and it was going to be way more expensive to try and ship it back to me and then back again to him than it would be for me to get out to him. So, and I didn't trust him to have to like replace a motherboard because that's what got damaged in shipping. So, yeah, kind of a host of circumstances. CL16 or CL14? The CL14 is going to be more expensive. So, ooh. I made such a weird noise when I did that. I don't like that. I don't like it when you make weird noises. I'm not expecting it. All right. I have a question. For a PC that's water-cooled, do you face the fans that's on the radiator into the computer or out of the computer? Can be either. Like the water-cooled PC that I just did, it's got a radiator on the bottom and a radiator on the top. Are you talking like custom water cooling, or are you talking like a liquid AIO CPU cooler? For custom water cooling, I usually have both. Like I'll have a radiator that's acting as the intake, and so there's fans pulling into the PC, and then there's another radiator that's pulling out of the PC. So. Oh, for an AIO? Ideally, the ideal location is to put it on the top of your case, and then the fans pulling air out. That's like the ideal method. If you can't do that, just due to like what's available in the case, like in this one, we can't do that because the case isn't big enough for that, then you can put it up front and have it be an intake. The key for all of it is just making sure that you have good enough airflow in your case. Make sure you have enough fans and everything to keep your stuff cool. Whatever you do, don't put the radiator at the bottom though. I've seen a certain builder did that for like a high-end build, and I'm like, you're a dum-dum. Granted, I already kind of knew he was a dum-dum. He doesn't know what he's doing, but he's really good at marketing, so he became a pretty big PC builder, but oh well. Your radiator at the top, I have the fans on the top first, pulling air through the radiator that we can easily clean the dust off. Yeah, that is nice. Finally got yours to stop shutting off. I just pushed all the wires, made sure they were secure. GPU cables, took that U connector off and plugged in directly, and haven't had the issue since. Oh yeah, that's the problem with some of the adapters, man. Can make it hard. Yes, Aaron, this is David's PC. No. Both of those work with the CPU motherboard you have currently. If you wanted to go to DDR5, which would probably be cheaper than some options of like the CL14 3600, but if you did that, then you need like new RAM motherboard. So CL16 3600 or CL14 3600 works with everything else in your system. If you want more performance than that, then like you would have to do like a full overhaul. So CL16 or CL14 and you're good. What question did you have, Aaron? I didn't even see it. Type it in again. I didn't see a question. I'm watching 3 chats, Aaron. Not my fault. I'm trying. The day has come! Gonna have to get a PC from eventually. I've heard lots of great things. Thank you. I've been trying. Work hard. Pay attention to quality. Things turn out pretty well. Okay, now RK can't stop me putting the motherboard into the computer. Can't stop me. It's a horrible sound. I know. It's a horrible sound. God, why does this fan have 3 freaking connectors? Someone tell me that? Someone mansplain that to me? Is there still something in the way there? Why do these stupid Antec fans have so many freaking cables? So dumb. Also, how's there not enough space for that to get through there? Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. There we go. That's better. Okay. I think we're gonna bring this back down low. Okay, I do just ever so slightly have access to that top bolt. Jeez. All right, let's get at it. More connectors, more good. Yes, adding more points of failure is always better, right? Always add more points of failure. Like potential points of failure, I guess, is the correct term. Focus here asked if you were stopping by Illinois. Probably not. Don't have any current plans. Haven't traveled for work all year, so I kind of doubt that I'll be traveling for business anytime soon to Illinois. I mean, I know I have a customer out there for work, but I doubt I'll be flying out there anytime soon. The only trip that I have like kind of tentatively planned for work is to Mississippi in November, but we'll see if that actually ends up happening. The day has come. True multitasking. Am I multitasking? By building and talking? Is that what? Like hopping and rubbing my belly and patting my head? You wanna know something interesting? This case didn't come with enough standoffs for an ATX motherboard. I don't know if they just like messed up on that or what. So this bottom corner is technically not secured, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing at the moment, but too late. I've come too far for me to stop and move stuff around so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry. Beer is always a good reason. Yeah, but it's kind of expensive and like, I don't really want to go to Illinois. It's not really anything there that I'm like, yeah. This makes flying all the way to corn country totally worth it. And visiting people, for the most part, does not fall into that category of making it worth it to go that far. Adam, what's up? Shoot your question. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We have a reset switch in the back for some unknown reason. Why is the reset? What is this reset switch? Why is it here? Is there a reset button on the back of the case? Like, I don't get it. It's like attached to the fan. Why is there a reset switch attached to the fan? What the heck? All right, let's get everything plugged in here. Got HD audio. Bring that. Let's scoot this over here. Get that over here, HD audio. Coming in at the bottom left. Okay. It's not that far, it's plenty far. If it's far enough that I can't get there with a direct flight from Boise, then it's too far. All right, power switch, reset switch. Hoping I angled the camera well enough today that you guys can kind of see most everything that I'm doing. So let me know if that's is or isn't the case. Try to put it, yeah, it's pretty far over there. Kind of annoying that this thing didn't come with all the standoffs for the motherboard. I mean, that's kind of dumb. Dark Killer Gaming, how we doing? Got Dark FPS and Dark Killer Gaming. I want to upgrade your processor from a Ryzen 5 4500. I don't know if I'll have to upgrade my other motherboard. You technically don't have to upgrade your motherboard to put a 5800X in there. You might want to if you want to get like significantly better performance, but in terms of like compatibility, you do not. What's up, Hobo? How we doing? This is a USB 2.0. Throw that down here. Okay. Okay. Now, oh wait, we have a USB 3.0. I was like, there's no way this thing doesn't have USB 3.0. It does. Okay. And USB 3.0, I'm gonna go right down here. How's that going? That's gonna be pretty tight. Let's bring it in from the side. There we go. Okay. And we've got these fans now. Or at least put a 5600X in it. Like technically for either of those, you don't need to upgrade the motherboard. You will probably want to, before you take out what's currently in there, is like update your BIOS to the newest BIOS, just so that it's compatible. Because if you bought like an early model of that motherboard and never updated your BIOS, then there's a potential that it doesn't support the 5000 series. And I'm assuming this is like a desktop, right? Not a laptop or something. Great museums and pizza in Illinois. Well, I'm lactose and gluten intolerant, so I doubt I'll be eating any yummy pizzas anytime soon in my life. Museums, I could kind of get behind. It kind of depends on what they are. Okay, so we've got that. Gonna daisy chain these fans together. And we're gonna run them over to the side. I still have no freaking idea what this reset switch is for. It makes zero sense why there's a. This is connected just to the fan, and it just says reset switch on it. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. There's no reason why you have a reset switch attached to your fan. Okay. Just is not a good reason for it. All right. And then let's check where our RGB headers are on this motherboard. There's one right up here. And then there's one down here at the bottom. This thing is not gonna reach to the bottom, so we're gonna do it here. So the CPU cooler is gonna have to use this bottom RGB one down here. Okay, good, it is a desktop. Drive that truck. See how many, you know how much, it's gonna cost me more in gas to drive the truck than it would to fly. I think it's single-digit miles per gallon on a good day. Okay, so we've got all that stuff installed. Let's start working on our AIO. What's up, Navy? How we doing? You streaming tonight? Did you already stream? Getting ready to stream? Stopping in real quick. Nice. What are we building? We are building an editing monster. So this thing has a 12900K, 64 gigabytes of CL36000 RAM. You might notice I have actually got a new microphone too, so let me know how it sounds, Navy. Yep, so 64 gigs of RAM. It's gonna have a 4060 Ti. Got this 360 millimeter AIO, 5 terabytes of storage, and an appropriately sized power supply, nice Z790 motherboard, and some custom paint on the case. Nothing super crazy on the case, but just, you know, some nice touches, you know? Mic sounds great. I can hear you drinking. I bet, because it's literally like right there on my neck. Hopefully you don't hear me burping if I do that. Rednek, is that you? It's me. What's up, Andrew? How you doing? It is good to see you. Yeah, I'm really happy with this mic. I think it sounds pretty good. I did a couple of like sound checks on it beforehand. Turned on like my noise suppressing filter thing in OBS. And that seemed to really make it sound good. Like cut out any little, there wasn't a ton of background noise before, but now it feels like there's no background noise. Like none at all. What's going on, Andrew? How are you? Dave, are you streaming right now? Or, I mean, are you getting ready to stream tonight? Getting ready to go live right now. See that now. Nice. Well, once I'm done with this build, I'm probably gonna play some games. I don't know what your guys' plans are. I don't know who you're playing with, but might have to see if I can hop in. Blake, how we doing? How are things going? I haven't watched much of your videos, but a fan in the making. Hey, I appreciate that, Blake. Oh, you're playing Amnesia. You're doing your scary games. Scary games. You will not see me playing scary games, FYI, chat, in case you're wondering. It's not my cup of tea. It's not for me. Doing really good. You move into your new place in 13 days. It's coming up. 13 days sounds like a long time until you like think about all the things you have to do. And then you're like, wow, 13 days is not enough. Jess, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, Blake, if you're looking for, like, if you want to watch, like, some of my, like, edited content, like my videos, I would make sure you're subscribed on the YouTube channel, because that is primarily where I post all of my, like, edited content. I've been really bad about posting it on Facebook lately, because I'm just, like, busy and lazy. Okay, I'm not lazy, I'm just busy, really. But, yeah, so if you're interested in seeing any of the edited content, make sure you're subscribed on the YouTubes. Okay? Do that for me and for you. Making your rounds, I appreciate that, Jess. That's what I appreciate about you. Now we're gonna find all of our bolts out of here. Okay, we need those connectors. Don't need that. Do need that eventually. Digging on Reddit a bit, but not finding anything concrete. But this guy, Lord ADZ1, writes, basically the RGB fans on that case are powered. Yes, they're powered by a SATA cable, not directly connected to the motherboard, as shown in the instructions. They use the RGB connector. Yep. When the connector is plugged in, the fans will spin even when the PC is switched off. When I unplug that, the fans, the lights switch off. Oh, okay. I wonder if they set it up so that, like, I wonder if the reset switch or something like does power for the, no, because there's, when you power off the PC, the power to your SATA connector should go away. So when you power off the PC, you shouldn't be getting power to your SATA connector. Maybe that's a BIOS setting or something that he needs to work on, but we'll figure it out. I will definitely, I mean, it'll be hard to not notice if that happens, right? Like if the fans stay on, I will 100% notice, and I will troubleshoot that. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that like being the case on your PC, but I'm interested to find out. I'm interested to find out what that means. Did I just get a compliment from the one and only Navy 141? It would appear you did, Jess. It would appear that you did. Okay, so I think based on the last smaller case we used like this, I don't need to plug anything into here. I'm gonna run the CPU cooler connector directly to here, and then this guy is gonna connect to this guy here. So this guy is gonna get connected to this, and then should be good. This extension, typically, you have to run from this front fan to the connecting cable on the CPU cooler block. But in a smaller case, you don't have to, actually. Do you like Souls games? I've played like one of them, and that's probably it. I honestly like haven't played many different games since I started like playing again. Like I started playing games again in like 2017 after I stopped playing in college because I was too busy to play any games. And then like when I came back, like I've mostly just played like BR type games. Battle royales, you know? All right, I want that to be just at least a little bit higher than, the CPU cooler. But I don't want to go too high because you can run into the top fan. Okay, it's clearly not working. All right. Treating everyone very good this month. Interesting. Just this month, though? Curious to know why Navy is treating people nice just this month. Is that actually in there? Probably is. Yo, what's up, John? How we doing? Lies of P has been really good. Only downfall is it's only single player. And I really don't play any games off stream. Like, if you guys were wondering, like, oh, what else do you play? Like, you see me play everything that I play. If I'm not on stream, I'm not playing, most likely. Like, there's like, occasionally, like, I got to hop in and play a couple games with, like, Drew Dog and, like, Marley 13 and Puppies the other day. Like, I played, like, 3 games off stream while I was also working on computers, but, like, that's about as close as I get to, like, really playing any sort of games while I'm not streaming. Been getting back into gaming, kind of digging it. Yeah. What have you been playing, Jess? That one strip? Like literally, the same bolt did that to me last time. Like never even got it to like, never even like torqued it in at all, and it's stripped. COD beta this weekend. That's only if you like pre-ordered it and have it on like PlayStation, right? I did neither of those things. I refuse to pre-order. Well, COD especially, but games in general. You have that 100% just stripped out. So dumb. Should grab another one of these. Should use up another one of these random bolts I got laying around. That bolt just like not lining up? Looks like it's lining up. If you have Xfinity, you can get a beta code. I don't have Xfinity anymore. I have Sparklight at home. We don't have Xfinity in little old Nampa, Idaho. Okay, I think those threads are just garbage. PS5 is this week. Oh, sorry, John. Building today. We are building this PC for David, who's in the chat. It's got a 12900K, 4060 Ti, 64 gigs of RAM, 5 terabytes of storage. This is, I believe, primarily he will be editing on this computer, but I'm sure he will find some time to do some gaming on it as well. PS5 is this weekend. Gotcha. Got out of gaming for a couple years after high school, came back when Fortnite was big, and BRs are all I've really played since, but finally branching out. Yeah, I just like don't have the time to like branch out. Like honestly, if I was gonna play other games, it would probably not be new games, it would be older games. It would be like, I wanna play Mass Effect again, or I wanna play Knights of the Old Republic. Do I do all my builds on stream? I would say about 90%. The vast majority of them I do on stream. The ones that I don't do on stream are ones that I, ooh, that's a short cable. I almost wonder if I want the extension on this guy. The ones that I don't do on stream are because I want to like make an edited video out of them. So yeah, there's only a small handful of them that I don't do on stream. Just because one, I enjoy streaming and hanging out with you guys, and two, like I tend to get way more engagement and people hanging out in chat during build streams than I ever do while gaming. So, oh, why is that like that? Hold on. There. Okay. Haven't even gotten your copy of the new game yet. COD, but multiplayer. Yeah, it's just multiplayer this week. But yeah, I don't have a PlayStation. I don't plan on pre-ordering. I don't pre-order games just in general, because I don't like giving companies my money when, you know, it could be a crap game. I don't know. It's a weird stance I take when I know I'm gonna buy it anyways. You get so focused while playing, you seem to miss a bunch in chat. It's true. I get super focused in gaming. I'm very competitive, so when I'm gaming, like I like to be on it. I want to be competitive. want to play well. I get frustrated if I'm not playing well too. So, you know. I think it's cool. Not often you get to see what you're getting built. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been doing that for a long time of like building most of my, streaming most of the PC builds that I do. I mean, I've been doing the PC build stuff for almost 3 years now. So yeah, I've built almost all of them on stream. Okay. Basically all we have left to plug in are these two SATA cables for what we have connected right now. So, or what we have, yeah, on the PC right now. Okay, so we're gonna have to mount it. I want to mount it like this, in this orientation, so that you can see these tubes get pulled down rather than up. If they get pulled up, they would 100% run into that top fan. Ooh, don't want to tip it back. Okay, so before get any further, let's get all of our stuff out here so I can mount it up. Those guys, need that, that, don't need handoff. Need that. And I need everything that's in this little baggie. I enjoy the build streams for the build and your interaction with chat. I know, I like, that's one of the things, like, if I'm gaming, I'm probably like 9 times out of 10 better off gaming solo, because it's so much easier to talk to chat while you're playing solos. Even if, like, there are definitely times where you can't, like, talk to chat. Like, you know, you get, like, late in the game, you're like, okay, I gotta focus up for the last, like, 5 minutes or whatever, you know. But for most of the game, you can kind of just, like, go at your own pace, stop, talk to chat, get back to the game, whatever. 194 out of 450. What are we trying to get 450 up? We're trying to get 450 subscribers. I know I haven't talked about it at all today. That number can be every 500 stars on Facebook. We're gonna count as a subscriber, and that will get you an entry into the PC giveaway. If you look at the pinned comment, it'll kind of tell you everything. But so yeah, every 500 stars, $5 like dono or sub/gifted sub on Kick gets an entry into the giveaway. Once we hit 450, we will unlock that giveaway, and we'll make sure to come up with a few ways for people to like get entered into the giveaway without spending any money too. But subs will definitely get you entries. Oh, duh. Yeah, so we're trying to unlock that, giving away the 2K water-cooled PC that I did. If you saw that late last year, that's what we're going to be giving away. It's like a weird sound. Must be from outside. But yeah, Adam, thank you so much for the 500 stars. All right, well, there you go. So, all right, I'm going to walk over. Hey, you guys can still hear me. So I'm going to walk over here, and I'm going to update that number real quick for Adam. Thank you, sir. So let's get Adam's name in here. Adam Duville got himself an entry, and we'll update this number live on stream. Oop, yep, 195. There we are. See how easy that was? Ooh, pretzels? Sorry if you hear me chewing, but it was just too good. No, these are 120 millimeter fans. Dark Killer Gaming coming in with a gifted sub. Okay, we're just gonna walk back on over here. Of course, he had to wait. He had to wait until I got out here. Dark Killer Gaming securing his 13th, perfect for October, his 13th entry into the giveaway. So that is now 196. So we're getting close to halfway. Originally the plan was to try and do it for my birthday, which was last week, or like just over a week ago. But we decided to keep the giveaway going so that we can give away the 2K PC rather than giving away something of lesser value. That's what it seemed like everybody wanted to do. It's like, no, let's keep pushing until we get the 2K PC giveaway. Okay. I meant to do 5 and did 1. Likely story. Pixar, it didn't happen. No, I'm just kidding. Holy crap! He wasn't kidding. Dark Killer coming in with another 4 gifted subs. All right, we'll update that as soon as I finish this. The cover for the thermal paste is off, so we got to hit that milestone of getting the CPU cooler on there before we can set this down. Dark Killer, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Maniac. M. Barretto coming in. How you doing? Been in here lurking. We'll be at 200. Nice. Love that. Ah. Came loose a little bit. Okay. Here comes the effort where we wish we had 3 hands. So you put that on there, kind of hold it down. Susan wants to rotate. The PC wants to tilt. Nothing wants to do as it's supposed to. And then you got to sit here and try and get this bolt started. I did it. I did it. You're just hiding? What are you doing in there, Michael? Oh, you know me, just pooping. Why not lay it down? Because the back plate is not secured at all. So if you look at this, so see this piece here, this back plate, until I put that first bolt in, that is not secured at all, so it would just fall out. They did a much better job with the AMD version of this. The AMD version, you have some studs that while the motherboard is out of the PC, you can actually crank down so that the back plate and stuff is already in place and you don't need to mess with it. Yeah, that's the exact reason why it's such a pain. If that back plate was like secure, or you know, there's like one that they only need to do like a little bit of something different to make it work, but they didn't. So they didn't. Hi, babe. Fancy cowboy hat you got there. Okay. Now that's bolted in. Now we can update with the additional 4 gifted subs for Mr. Dark Killer, and I didn't bring my mouse over here. Okay. There we go. Oh, sitting down feels nice. So another 4 gets Dark Killer up to 17, and then we're up to 200 total. Sheesh. That's a lot. You guys are killing it. Can you guys believe that I did the 1 chip challenge last time for like less than 200 gifted subs? What was I even thinking? What was I thinking? I was just excited to have subs unlocked after like 2 years of trying on Facebook. That's what I was thinking. That's what we were thinking. You didn't see that? Dark Killer, there's a there's a YouTube video of it on YouTube. There's a video that we edited together for that. If you want to see it, if you want to see my pain and misery, I ate the chip and then built a computer and then basically died after that. Yeah, Emberetto, it's on YouTube. So yeah, if you want to see it, head on over. You know, after the stream, after we're done here, then you can head on over. Okay. You're not allowed to leave the stream right now, unless you're gonna go watch the stream on YouTube, and then save the video for later and then come back. That's permitted. But anything else? But yeah, it's very, very much entertaining, and I'm really sad that it didn't get more views. Like, I mean, the original stream did really well, and we had a lot of fun. But yeah, I really wish that video had gotten more views for the amount of pain that it caused. Okay, so we got that installed. I gotta run this guy out here. Okay. So this guy's gonna go out there, through here, into there. Boom. All right, CPU cooler installed, ready to go. At this point, we can get some of our power cables in and then we'll install the GPU. Alrighty. Real poor customer's PC going to have some residue on it. It was a giveaway PC, so, you know, they can't really complain about having some blood and sweat and tears. Get all the stupid sticky plastic coverings off of this power supply. Hopefully there's just the one. Nice. Nice. Okay, so let's get the CPU power cable in there, or cables in there, and then we'll start working on the rest of it. One way or another. I don't know why that just got stuck in my head all of a sudden. It was weird. I wanna find you. I'm gonna get you. All right, motherboard. Don't need that. I think we need just one PCIe cable. We need one of these SATAs. Now we got our CPU one. Okay. Cool. Let's get our CPU cables in here. Yeah, got it. There's just not enough room in there for me to even like see what I'm doing. Come on. There it is. There it is. What PS do I use on these builds? This build has an MSI 850 watt. It kind of varies. It really depends on what's available and what has, you know, the best price. I use a lot of Thermaltake, Seasonic. I use some MSI. The Asus Tough is a really good model. Yeah. Just kind of depends on what's available and when. Oh my gosh. Can I get this in here? Is that a mistake to bolt that one in before I put this one in here? No, no it wasn't. You got it. Come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, the MSI ones are pretty solid. I mean, MSI makes good stuff in general for everything. The Thermaltake, or the Thermaltake? Yeah. Thermaltake stuff is solid. I mean, Seasonic is always really good. Occasionally I'll use Corsair. Yeah. It's kind of whatever. Whatever happens to be in the availability. I mean, obviously there are certain brands that like are cheap and I won't use, but for those like, you know, 5 or 6 brands, it's kind of just whatever is available and is a good price. Not do that with a zip tie, please. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Got that installed. Can do that one too. Gonna get you. Don't know why that's in my head right now. Like, I definitely didn't hear it on a commercial or anything today. Really don't know why it's there. Okay. Got a couple of zip ties in for some cable management. Can do this one as well. We need longer zip ties there. Okay. So we got the CPU cables kind of routed there. Got this stuff a little bit out of the way. And we can get our motherboard power cable in, and then get our GPU and GPU power cable in, and then we'll finish up with our cable management. We're done. And we're done. Okay. Let's do this. Right. Get our SATA power here. Get our GPU power there. We'll get our CPU power cables in. Okay. Got our nice little power supply in here. I used to use EVGA a lot in my power supplies and GPUs, but EVGA is not making 40 series NVIDIA cards or AMD cards. Like, they're fully out of the GPU market, and it sounds like they're stepping out of like the power supply and motherboard market and everything as well. So kind of avoiding EVGA stuff at this point, which sucks. They were, honestly, they were the best. They were the best GPU manufacturer to get for a long time. Okay. Now let's get our motherboard power connected in here. Okay, got that in there. Let's get our GPU in there, and then we can start working on the rest of the cable management on the back. Okay. Got this Asus Dual 4060 Ti. First, we're gonna have to break off second and third of these. Okay, goodbye. Now we can get this out. Right. What's up, Jimmy-O? How you doing? We're just getting finished up with this PC build. Drink some more water. The orange is on the front panel and the side panel. So yeah, there's no orange to be seen at the moment. But it'll be there. Don't worry, it'll be there. I could put the front panel on at this point, because we're done with everything up there. If that makes you feel a little bit better. How about that? How about we do that for you, huh? All right. There's some orange for you. Is that better for you, Jimmy? Make sure drinking didn't screw up your eyes that bad. Yeah. Okay. Back to the GPU. Arcadia Born coming in with the follow. Appreciate that. It's a pretty nice color, isn't it, Blake? Pretty nice. Pretty cool. Yeah, Mrs. Red did all the painting work on this build. So if you don't like it, you can blame her. Just kidding. But you guys do like it, so you don't need to blame anyone. You can thank her for her amazing work. These Asus dual case or GPUs are really cool looking. For not having any RGB, they did really good work with the styling. Looks so clean. You switched to kick. It's David. Oh, what's up, David? Thank you for coming over. All right. All right. GPU is in. We I need a couple of these bolts. Okay. Clear coat paint. So we did orange and then clear coat over the top of it. Just to keep it from being able to like rub off, you know. All right, let's get our GPU plugged in. Then we can figure out our cable management situation back here. Chitana, thank you so much for the share. Appreciate that. Okay. We're gonna need to do it in this direction. Okay. We use one zip tie to make that cable look a little better. Just like this. Okay, just like that. So the cable just looks nice and clean. Cable management is the godsend. Dude, it's all about the cable management, man. Gots to do it. Nobody wants to do it, but you gotta do it. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to do a couple of these on this bit here. All right, so I think we'll use zip ties on these little cables, and then we'll use cable ties on the big stuff. How long until it gets to me? How long until it gets to you? Can you remind me what state you're in? That will definitely make a difference in terms of how long it takes to get there. Oh, you're in Washington? I would hope by like Saturday. So I have to install software and stuff on it later tonight or tomorrow. And then, you know, worst case, you know, gets shipped out Wednesday. And then takes like 3 days, 2 to 3 days to get to you. Something like that. Guess I have to come get it. Do it. Come get it. I mean, you can definitely do that if you want to. Like that is up to you if you want to come get it. Don't know if it would necessarily be much faster. Certainly wouldn't be cheaper because gas ain't cheap these days. Unless you got like a hypermilin little smart car or something. Dark Killer, I'm in Idaho. Like the Boise area. Boise, Idaho. Gas would kill me. You get 16 miles per gallon. What do you drive? Yeah, if my truck got 16, that would be incredible. I don't drive it that much, so it doesn't really matter, but it does not get anywhere near 16. Hey, Jimmy, thank you for the 100 stars, dude. I just saw that. Sorry, a little delayed. All right. How's that for some cable management? Hmm? Have a good night. Off to play some Warzone with Craig. Hey, appreciate you hanging out, dude. If you see Mom soon, say hi to her for me. No, I don't get to stop by her streams as much these days. Looks pretty slick, huh, Blake? Not too shabby. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. And I do. I do say so. Finally, some good content. Get out of here, Splenda. Or are you talking about just like you haven't found any good content today and you found me? Did your message go through? It disappeared for me. Oh yeah, no, it didn't go through. 2005 Highlander. Oh yeah, that'll use up the gas for sure. For sure. All right. Isn't it, Bretto? It's gonna be a nice build, man. All right, so now that we've enjoyed the look of the cable management, we're gonna completely hide it with this awesome case panel. Hold on, I gotta find the bolts to hold on the back. What the heck? How did I do that? There it is. Okay. Everything's fine. No good content today, to be honest. It's fair. Not bad for a small SUV that's old, but not good for long distances regardless. Was that the original one you sent and it just now went through? Love it. Hats off to you and the missus. Hey, glad to hear that. Yeah, so let's get you a nice little isometric view there. So you can kind of see how it connects in the front panel and the side there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It's much more orange than what you can see in the video too. Like I'm looking at the stream over there. It's much more orange than what you see there. Like it looks very like tangerine faded out, almost peach on the video. But in real life, it's a much like deeper orange than what you see there. Okay. Let's do the thing. See, look at that. I switched the power on. These fans didn't come on, so I think he just didn't have his stuff. That guy that you found didn't have his stuff set up correctly. So, you know what we need? We need some fire emojis, emoticons, emotes in the chat so we can fire this baby up, show off that spicy orange with all of its RGB in all of its glory. And then we can play some video games, all right? I'm gonna eat a couple more of these pretzels while I wait, okay? Pareto in here, Gitana, Splenda, Arcadia, my wife. Blake just says fire. Blake's too old, he doesn't know what an emote is. It's okay. Hear that he was trying to do talk to text. Hey, Rage Wolf Gaming became a follower earlier. Appreciate that. All right. Y'all did it. We're ready. Hold on. I'm gonna bring this camera in a little tighter. I don't want there to be any distractions from the PC. That's all I want you to see. Oh gosh. See my storage room. Okay. Bring that down just a hair. Okay, there we go. Now we're ready. First power on for David's PC. No, you're not that old. Got him. Nope, it's official now. Blake's old. It's an old man. I want to get some more water. No, I'm not peeing, chat. I'm just filling up my water from my water station thing, whatever it's called. What do we think? What do we think? Hey, it posted too. That's good. Nice. She real purty. She real purty. Just imagine what that's gonna look like with some nice setup RGB. Got that front. Spicy. Thank you, Chitana. You're making this PC for your buddy and gotta say you're jealous? Well, Jerry, you know what to do. Go to redneckengineer.com and get yours, okay? And then we'll make it even better. Make it even better. David's okay. And then David will be like, oh man, I should have gotten a better one. And then David will buy a better one. And then you'll buy a better one. Next thing you know, I'm a millionaire. Okay, maybe not, but you know, if you want one, you know how to find me. Or maybe you don't know how to find me. I think if you type in !PC, someone types that into the chat real quick, that will show you exactly where to find me, okay? All right, chat. I need to use the bathroom. As you saw, I drank a lot of water right there. I'm gonna take this microphone off because I don't think, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I don't think that you guys want me to take this microphone with me because it'll transmit from the bathroom. It's pretty far away, but it'll make it there. So I'm gonna put the microphone down. You guys don't need to listen to that. I'll be right back. If you have any other questions about the build or yeah, just questions for me in general, fire away and I'll answer them as soon as I get back, okay? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just start smoking as soon as I leave. Whoops. Got a budget for it, but I probably will. Yeah, man. Got a budget for it for sure, but yeah, dude, when you're ready, you let me know. Noble, how we doing? Thank you for the exclamation point PC. Apparently, Facebook's being dumb and it didn't work. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Dark Killer says he's hoping to get mine soon. Hey. Yes. Yeah. What I love to hear. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I am going to transfer one of my cameras back over to my stream station, and we're gonna play some video games. We'll see if Mr. Navy is still. Oh wait, no, he's playing a different game. So we might just be playing some solos today. Okay, all right. But I'm gonna keep hanging out. I'll talk to you guys. And now that I got this cool microphone where you guys can literally hear me no matter where I'm walking to, even the bathroom if I wanted. You know, it makes it easy. You can hear me burp, so that's cool. I'm kidding, it's not cool. Not cool at all. But yeah, I think think it's cool that y'all can just kind of come with me. I can just walk around, do whatever I want. Just tightening down my camera. I gotta find the cable for it. Okay, there it is. I know, all the grunting and stuff. I sound like an old man. Yes, I am. Old man. Cranky old man. Okay, we got. Oh, my knees. Ooh. You supposed to make those sort of noises? Supposed to make that sort of feeling? All I did was squat down to change something. Gotta get going. All right, we'll see you later, Emberetto. Appreciate you hanging out. Let me get all my chats moved over to the other screen. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm almost tempted to just like use this microphone all the time, and you guys can just hear me while I walk around and do stuff. Although, probably doesn't sound as good as like my actual Shure microphone. You know, probably doesn't sound that good. Sounds good, but not that good. Had some extra expenses this last week, so we'll be getting it back in a few weeks. Yeah. Cool. All right, got a bunch of crap over here on my desk in the way. Let's see here. Oh, I need to move my last thing. I need my Stream Deck over there. My Stream Deck. How am I supposed to change my scene? And other random things. Okay. We're almost there, Chad, I promise. We're almost there. Okay. All right. Switching over here. Oh, maybe that one. I know you can't see me still. You can't see me. Okay. Time. Turn this off. Put it back in our fancy charging case here. I think. No, other way. Here we go. Done. Gone. These pretzels are really good. Also, I'm starving. Okay. We are going to call the stream over on the tubes. If you're over there hanging out on YouTube right now, head on over to Kick or Facebook. And yeah, we're gonna end the YouTube stream. So if you're on YouTube,